YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. I see you there, Mr. Lizard. It is windy and chilly this morning. It is 70 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. Larry is not coming today. Although when he left yesterday at 3 o'clock, he said, I'll see you tomorrow. Because my mom will not let him work more than 8 hours a day now. So today we're taking a break. Last night he showed up at 9:30 at night, knocking on my door, coming to pick up his compressor they had locked up right there. Good morning, girls. It's cold out, isn't it? How come Mama didn't put your sweater on you, Jerry? So I was all bummed because I thought we were going to get this loft done. We were supposed to put the plywood up yesterday. As you see right here, that's the loft up there. That's the landing for the stairs that are going to come down. This is going to be a pocket door right here. It's going to be a closet, and then we're going to have another door that we figured out we're going to need a door here to block off the bathroom, because you take a hot shower and stuff, like steam's going to come in here and get into clothes and stuff. So we're going to get what they call the accordion door, collapsible door that's going to go from here that locks automatically with magnet, and that's another like $60. So it all adds up. I still have to buy the washer, the bathtub, and the shower thing, which is $405. I still got to buy the linoleum, which I don't remember how much that is, but we're going to go linoleum from there all the way to here. We're going to have wood flooring. Not just plywood, but you know, that nice wood flooring. We're going to have wood flooring for ceiling up there, but I don't know. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't want to put drywall up there because the drywall is heavy to have to hang up there. And that's the pocket door. And we'll put drywall around here and stuff like that. That's the security door. I still got to buy handles for this and a deadbolt lock for the security door, so that all this stuff is still adding up. I had to buy yesterday. I had to buy these yesterday because Larry said we couldn't finish this, so I had to run to the hardware store and get these. So I bought this, another big box of nails. I spent another $60 some dollars, $61, something like that on this and nails. So it was what, 5,642, another $62, something like that. So $5,700 so far that I've spent to date, and that includes Larry's labor charges and stuff that I spent on materials so far. Yeah, so the water heater is going to go right up here. It's going to go sit right up there. It's a 20-gallon water heater because it's going to sit right above the shower in case it ever leaks. It goes into the bathtub. But this is heavy duty, man. This header right here, some freaking heavy duty stuff here. Oh, one more thing I gotta buy also. I'm waiting on the painter guy. He's supposed to show up today and match my house, the paint of my house, to this. I have no idea what time he's going to be here. I've been waiting freaking forever for him. I was going to run to town and get all that stuff that I need, like the bathtub and the linoleum and stuff like that, but I can't go because I'm waiting on this painter guy. And also, the freaking animal control called me for this pain in the ass dog over here because they came last Saturday. It's been like 2 weeks. And they finally show up on a Saturday when I already told them, when they asked me what's the best time for them to contact me, I told them Monday through Friday. I'm here all day working on this. And then they come on a Saturday. And today they called me and said, we need to put in the count, the records, whatever, the complaint. When's a good time to contact you because they need to make a complaint in person with me. I told you guys. How many times I got to tell you guys? Monday through Friday, I'm here all day long. I'm building a house, so I'll be here all day. So they're like, all right, we only got 4 guys out in the field, so we'll try to get someone there ASAP. So I got to buy, let's see. No, it doesn't have doorknobs or deadbolt either. So I'm going to have to buy 2 sets, one for this and one for the security door. One more thing I'm going to have to buy also. This is double pane glass window. A drip rail for this right here. Larry just told me that. Kind of like what's up there. Well, he didn't just tell me. He told me that yesterday. But yeah, if you're ever painting, never paint with flip-flops on. I painted my toes. They're still black, just like that floor. But yeah, we were gonna do that and then start on the electrical. I was so pumped. We never even got to cutting out the hole for the AC and the windows for the bathroom and the upper loft, which is gonna be right there. People ask me all the time, where's your windows? I'm gonna have one window there. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. One window there, and the door window. That's all I'm gonna have for windows in here. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out these windows. I'm going to put a sliding glass door, but my wife changes stuff all the time. She's like, why don't we just put 2 double doors there, 2 glass double doors? I was like, because I want a sliding glass door. Oh, another thing I got to buy also, I got to buy conduit, because I got to run conduit from that cable down under the ground here so I can have internet over here. So I can put my modem over here, because everything is Wi-Fi. So, my wife wants to hook up the cable thing here so she can watch news on the freaking antenna. I have my antenna hooked up to the antenna on the roof up there. I don't have cable, but she watches just news channels. That's all she watches. I don't watch TV. Man, it is so freaking cold outside right now. It's windy right now. So those are the things when you're look at all this crap I gotta clean up. When you're deciding, or if you're thinking about building a tiny home, that's how much I've spent so far. $5,700. Let's just say $5,700, not 702. $5,700 is what I spent on materials and Larry's labor fees. And so, and I'm like I said, I'm not done. I still got to buy so much more stuff. You know, I would say a little bit more than halfway in getting this done. Oh, one more thing that I have to do, the painting. The painting is going to cost me $450. And it's going to take the guy the whole day, because they have to, when people are like, why don't you just paint that yourself? Well, I didn't know that the stuff that you have to do for painting, they have to caulk everything. They got to caulk here. They got to caulk in between these seams right here, which we already put caulk on the inside of this, Larry and I. They got to, these nails, the seams up there, they got to caulk because we're going to paint that. I'm not covering that with wood. I'm just going to have that painted. So he's got to spend hours just caulking everything before they can even paint it. He says he's going to caulk it one day before they have to paint it. So that's another $450. I haven't paid him yet. I pay it when the job is done, but add that $450 to $5,700, and then that's what, by this Saturday I have to pay. This, he's coming Saturday, I have to pay that Saturday. So let's just add that on to the $450 to the $5,700. So that's $6,000 and some, what is it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 6,100 some dollars, $150, something like that. So I gotta put that door back up. Another thing to add to the list, I gotta buy the door handle thing here for the pocket door. So it has a lock, so I can lock this, or this pocket door, Star Trek door. It's round and it has a lock like that, so this can be locked. So the one thing that I've noticed that we buy a lot is freaking nails. Buy a crap load of nails, man. So if you're building a tiny home, be prepared to buy a lot of nails. A lot of nails. Oh, I gotta buy fiberglass too, insulation. That's another thing. I gotta go make a list of stuff that I still gotta buy. And I hate spending money when I don't have to. I could have bought me a Jeep. All this money I'm spending. That alone right here, these two, I broke this one the other day. I was knocking on the window to get my wife's attention. They cracked right here. That one cracked, was a brand new window, was broke, and I took out the old one. I went to put the new one in. I cracked it, put in the new one. So this is cracked. So that's why I want to get rid of these single pane windows. They're crap. They're garbage. These are new screens that I put on years ago, and the wind has blown and just totally ruined them. So that's why I want to get rid of it and put a screen sliding glass door. Sliding glass door alone is $1,000. So I mean that's not included in the price of this. This is a separate project that we're going to do once we're done with the tiny house. See, here's the windows for the bathroom window. I paid $69 for this. But one thing I learned of this, I was going to put it long ways like that, and Larry says you can't. Because this right here, these are the drain holes, so when rain comes, the water can drain and come out of this, so it has to sit like this. That's the air conditioning. Showed you the ceiling plan. This is the window I'm going to put in the loft. I think it's a cool window because it will allow circulation, because heat rises, to come through. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it like that or maybe like that. And then I can look out the window from upstairs loft and see if anybody's in my driveway. I'm thinking about putting security cameras on the tiny home too, so I can see from the tiny home anybody pulling up. But yeah, this was like, I think this was like $16 or $19 or something like that. But yeah, it all adds up. It all adds up. Stuff all adds up. It's a tub shower. You gotta buy, that's just the drain and stuff. This is the faucet and the knob to turn the water on and off in the shower head. It doesn't come with that stuff. Just like that, that's the vanity. That's the bathroom vanity right here. And I was gonna see if there's a picture. There's not a picture there, but it looks like this, and it's white. Blanco, white. That's how you say white in Spanish, blanco. But yeah, that doesn't come with this faucet. So here's the faucet. I mean, it just freaking adds up. Okay. This is a stick-down towel for the loft. Exhaust fan, you know, something you don't think about when you're building a bathroom. Well, you're gonna need an exhaust fan. Electrical wiring. This is all the stuff that all that money for materials is being spent on. You need plugs in your little tiny house, right? Well, you got to have these outlet boxes. And then you're going to need switches, right? And here's the switches, outside light. You know, all this stuff adds up. So if you're thinking about building a tiny home, this is the kind of stuff. Depending on how many light switches you need, what kind of light switches. These are the, I learned this, you can buy the cheap ones, which crack easy. These are the unbreakable nylon ones, because they crack here. When Larry's telling me, when you tighten it down, they crack right there. So every one of these I bought are the unbreakable ones. And my wife wanted an outlet for outside, so you have to buy a waterproof outlet for outside. See, this is the stuff you don't think of. Oh, I'm going to build a tiny house right there. Okay, cool. We budgeted for $4,500, and we just blown that right out of the water because my wife continues to change everything. More box that's right here. So, if you're thinking about building a tiny home or a tiny house, just remember, this is all the stuff. If you want to build it cheaper, like my wife wants plugs everywhere, right? Let's see how many plugs we got here. Yeah, it's just a tiny house. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why she needs so many plugs in this freaking house. 8, 9 plugs plus the one that goes outside. What did I do with it? The waterproof one that goes outside. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 plugs, right? Now when you think about building a tiny house, you don't think about this stuff. Oh, if you want to have cable, you got to make sure you have your cable outlet so you can plug into that into the wall. This is the stuff I didn't even think about when I was thinking building a tiny house. Now this is for the outside light by the door, you know. And I bought all the cheapest stuff I could find too. These are a little bit more expensive than the cheap. The cheap is like 67 cents, but you know, you crack it and then you gotta go buy another one 67 cents. You're gonna pay the same price if you just bought. It's like $1.27, something like that, right? And then you need light switch. Oh, no, here's another one. 11. And then you need light switches to turn on your lights, right? We got how many of them? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. So, like I said, this stuff all adds up. You have to have the exhaust fan. This exhaust fan has a LED light in it, which is cool because every light in my house is LED light. So, because it saves money. Here's one more thing I want to talk about, these plugs. When I went to get plugs, I told Larry, this is how many plugs we need. He's like, okay, so what color? What do you mean? Because just get a freaking plug. I wasn't thinking that there's gray, there's black, there's white, off-white, you know, gloss black, dull black. I wasn't even thinking of that stuff. And I said, just get white. So we got white, and then he's like, round or square? What are you talking about, round or square? Well, you got these square ones, and then you got round ones that are round. And I was like, I never even heard. That's crazy. So then when you're getting the switches covers, you got to make sure you buy the correct one. You don't want to get, you know, have this, they call this square, and get it round, Alice. So you got to make sure you get that. Then you got to make sure the color matches. Just build a damn freaking tiny house. That's all I care. Why do I got to pick all this stuff? You know, that's what was driving me nuts. And then he's like, you know, is it, because I'm running a water heater, is it 110 or is it 220? So we had to figure that out, because if it's 220, you got to get a different type of wiring. This is a wiring for 110. Luckily it was 110. 250 feet of electrical wiring for that little tiny house. So we'll see if we use it all. See, there's the door lock that you got to get for that Star Trek door right there. I don't even know how much that costs because I haven't found that on the Home Depot. I'm looking at Home Depot online, and I'm looking at doorknobs, and they run anywhere from $3, $3.88, up to I seen 100 something on here. I don't know why anybody would pay that much money for a freaking $135 for a doorknob. I guess it just, I like this type of doorknob right here. But Larry's like, that's for bathrooms or stuff like that. And you got $32.97 here. I need to find me like a kit where they sell more than one doorknob at one time, especially for that security door. But I don't like doing this kind of stuff. I don't like trying to figure out what kind of doorknob to get, because I like one thing, my wife likes another thing. Like, I like cheap, but then Larry's like, well, you get what you pay for. You buy a cheap doorknob, and 3 months later you buy another cheap doorknob. Might as well just buy one good one, you know. And since everything is brushed stainless steel looking, aluminum looking in our house, I think she's going to want to go with the brush style here. So this all adds up. I don't know what size drywall he's getting, so I can't price the drywall. But I don't know. My wife likes this type of fancy style. I don't need fancy. It's just a tiny house, right? I mean, guys, we don't care. Just get the freaking doorknob, man. I'd carve it out of wood if I knew how to carve. Women, they gotta be nitpicky about every little thing, and I know whatever I pick. Like, see, this would be cool. Kind of glass looking, but I knew my wife would never. $84! Oh, forget that. I would never spend $84 on the doorknob. I'm having a hard time spending anything over $10 on the doorknob. See, because I have this type right here that was on the security door. But I don't know if you can rekey that or not. I haven't called the locksmith, you know. And to get a locksmith to come out to where I live in the country, they want to charge you a service charge. And that's ridiculous. So I don't want to do that. So it's probably just cheaper to get a whole new doorknob. But this stuff is making me crazy. I hate doing this kind of stuff. I just want to build it and then move the crap over there and start living in it. Doing all this stuff, just sitting around and waiting. Yeah, of course I need a rest day because I pulled a muscle in my neck and right in my left shoulder blade still bother me. But I've been pushing through it, You know, injuries. That's another thing you got to think about when you're building a tiny house. Injure yourself. You know, you could fall off the roof, break a leg, and then you're really screwed. There's another doctor bill that you didn't think you're going to have to deal with because of building a tiny home. So all this stuff I didn't even think about when I went to build my tiny home. Because I was going to, like I said in the past videos, I was just going to build another shed, that's it, and then throw a bed in there, and that's a bedroom. But my wife didn't want that. She wants to go fancy smancy, so that's why we are at where we're at right now. And I definitely got to get this done before my daughter comes out here and grandkids come out here before June 10th, because today's the 16th. It's going to come up on us so fast because we want to go to the Grand Canyon for vacation. And I don't want to still be building this freaking tiny house by the time they get out here. Anyways, if you're thinking or wanting to build a tiny house and you didn't know what is involved, a lot of physical labor was what I'm going through, because I told Larry I would help him because that would cut costs of him charging me for labor charges. He wouldn't have to go out and hire somebody to help him. A lot of cuts and bruises, like my fingers. Look at this. This finger's been split. This one's split. That one's freaking, I don't know how I damaged that one. That one's split. That's just my right hand because I'm right-handed. My hands, look at it, all dried and cracked. And I'm putting lotion every freaking day, and I'm wearing gloves. So people out there are like, oh, you got to put oh, look at this one. This is the most painful one right here. That one hurts. Boy, does that hurt. I can't even open any. I can't open the doorknob. I can't open the doorknob with my right hand. The left hand, this one's split. And this one was split, but it's healing. You know. Hands feel like sandpaper. I touch my wife's face. She says, don't touch me. Your hands feel like sandpaper. But those are the things you're going to deal with. The weather. Like right now it's chilly outside. I don't know why. We live in Arizona. It's freaking cold. It's supposed to be freaking spring. It's freaking May 16th. The materials you got to buy. Nails. I mean, nails. It seems like all I'm doing is buying nails constantly buying nails. You know, but that's what you got to do to build it, right? And still got to buy fiberglass, flooring, ceiling, drywall, bathtub. But if you follow me on a daily basis, you'll see all the stuff I'm going through. But if you're new to my channel, this is the first video you came to, and you're thinking about buying a freaking building a daily, not daily. If you're thinking about building a tiny home, go back and watch some of my beginning videos. Check them out and watch the progress slowly grow and change, and things that I've been dealing with. I don't know when Larry's coming back. He may be back tomorrow or the next day. I have no idea. He started his second job with this pergola lady. I don't even know what her name is. But it doesn't bother me because we sit down and told him, you know, we'd be willing to let him go work so he can make more money. But yeah, I definitely need to rest. I'm just going to kick back, catch up on some videos, and continue to online shop, see what it's going to cost for the supplies that I need. Anyways, that's my video for today. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. As always, leave me a comment down below. Like this video if you like it. If you don't, well, don't watch it then. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Don't cost anything. It's free, and I am really tired. Thanks for watching. Get out, go,